Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you are able. Remove your hats and join the Seaman marching mice under the direction of Mr. Perry Staley and Mrs. Anna Kennedy as they present our national anthem. Versus your Seaman High School Vikings. Vikings received a bye last week as the #1 seed in the 5A Eastern bracket of the state playoffs. Timberwolves are coming off a victory last week versus Emporia. Timberwolves are 2-5 on the season, and your Vikings are 7-1. The Timberwolves are coached by Anthony Orrick, and the Vikings are coached by Glenn O'Neill. For the T-Wolves. Glory. Pass from Curry is complete to Tristan Everard. Tackle number 14, Casey Stallbauer. 1st and 10, T-Wolves at the 33-yard line. You got the ball, we want the ball, hey! Defense, defense. You got the ball, we want the ball, hey! Defense, defense. Number 24, Zach Atkins. Tackle number 9, Camden Barnett. 1st and 10, T-Wolves at the 43-yard line. Curry is complete to number 19, Mason Poulter. Tackle number 17, Nathan Zepperjohn. 1st down yardage on the play. 1st and 10, T-Wolves at the 26-yard line. Glory on the carry. Tackle by Aiden Meredith. 3 on the play. 2nd down.
Hey. Oh, okay.
Tanner Curry.
Stop them here. That's going to be big after Curry really started to get into the momentum earlier in the drive.
Ball between the hashes, 2-by-2 receiver set, 1 running back to the left of the quarterback, Curry in the gun. Seaman shows man. Snap to Curry. He is looking left the whole way. Now it's to flush to the right. He stays up in the pocket, throws over the middle. He's got a man open between the defenders, racing up inside the 10 and inside the 5-yard line. A little check down pass at the last moment to Atkins. And on 3rd down and 5, Southwest is able to move the chains down to the 5-yard line. A pickup of 16, 1st and goal for the Timberwolves.
And really, that was on Curry, just stepping up to the pocket, avoiding the blitz, finding Atkins.
Quick snap on 1st and goal. Handoff inside to Laurie, and he doesn't have much room to run. He picks up 1 yard. 2nd down and goal from the 4-yard line coming up on what will be the 9th play of this opening drive for Blue Valley Southwest.
And you can see the smarts of Curry here, Brendan, on being able to do the smart things, finding the reads, in this case, avoiding the blitz, and finding Atkins open to keep the drive alive on that 3rd down.
8:42 on the clock in the first, no score. Ball now in the near hash. Snap to Curry. Designed roll to the left. Looking for the end zone. Lofts it to the back corner. It's up, and it's caught. Tristan Everard, back left corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Valley Southwest. And in less than 3.5 minutes into the second round of the postseason, the 9 seed Blue Valley Southwest with a 6-0 lead over the Seaman Vikings.
Boy, they had the corner over there guessing because of the fact, was Murray going to run? He came up. As soon as he came up, he floated the pass to Everard.
Incoming kick here for Blue Valley Southwest on the extra point. It is up, and it is good. Knocked through by Jackson Garrett. And with that, 8:33 to go in the first quarter. Blue Valley Southwest with a 7-0 lead over Seaman. You're listening to the Invista Credit Union 580 Preps Game of the Week on 580 WIBW.
I'm Marvin Spees with Capitals.
Welcome back to the Invista Credit Union 580 Preps game of the week. 8:33 to go in the first quarter, and the 9 seed, the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolves, leading the number 1 seed Seaman Vikings 7-0. Timberwolves were able to score on a 9-play drive that took just under 3.5 minutes off the clock here in the first, cashing in on a 4-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Tanner Curry to his leading receiver on the year, Tristan Everard. Now Seaman will get the ball for the first time. Jordan Zahn and Caden Meredith back to return, but the ball will not get there. It's a short kickoff by Jackson for Blue Valley Southwest, fielded upfield at the 30-yard line, and Seaman gets great starting field position after a return by senior Peyton Murray. The up man on the kick catches the pooch kick and is able to return it all the way up past the 35-yard line near the 38 for the Vikes.
You know, the way they went down the field, Brendan, I have to wonder, only managing 2 wins. I know the Eastern Kansas League is tough, but, boy, that's an impressive opening drive by Blue Valley Southwest.
First down and 10 for Seaman, moving from right to left as you listen. Senior quarterback Reed Cowan under center on first down, and the play is called off instantly. And it's an offsides penalty against Blue Valley Southwest. So a little gift for the Vikes to start things off on their first offensive series of the game. The offense for Seaman led by senior quarterback Reed Cowan, 1,299 passing yards on the season, 9 touchdowns to just 4 interceptions. He hasn't thrown one of those since week 3, the last game and only game of the season that Seaman came up short in. Some of his top targets tonight, his fullback Nathan Zephyrjohn, Kason Stahlbomber and Peyton Murray, the wings. They're both in the formation now. A T formation look on first down and 5. Snap to Cowan. It's a sweep handoff, goes to Murray, angling off to the right, gets into the second level and is tripped up right near the line to gain at the 48-yard line. If he's short, it's not by more than about 6 inches.
Yeah, that time Blue Valley Southwest, they jumped into a 4-man defensive front. Snuck another lineman up there late, but Seaman did a good job of blocking it for Murray to get about half yard short of the first down.
And offensive line of Watkins, Thomas, Mills, Miller, and Hazenkamp have a big task in front of them for Seaman tonight. Now second down and 1 from the Vikings on the far right hash. It's a give to the fullback, Zephyrjohn, who puts his head down and burrows into the line, crosses midfield, and gets a first down carry for the Vikes. It's a pickup of about 4, and it's first down Seaman into Blue Valley Southwest territory.
Yeah, good job on that right side. That left side of Blue Valley Southwest defense was crawling up. Basically, it is that 3-3-5, but they had 2 of their DBs coming up, so basically almost 8 men in the box.
They go a little heavy on this first down and 10 play, just into opponent territory. Secondary fullback Kobe Jordan into the game. Snap directly to Kason Stahlbomber, the wing, who carries it off left tackle, gets past the 45, fights his way down, knifing through defenders, all the way to the 40-yard line. That's a pickup of 8 yards for Kason Stahlbomber, who had 133 rushing yards on the season entering tonight, and he sets up a second and short for the Vikes.
Yeah, he got a chip block. One of the linebackers came rolling through. One of the linemen got a chip block just enough to free up Stahlbomber to get the extra yardage.
Southwest goes heavy with the pass on its first possession. Seaman goes heavy run. First 3 plays all on the ground. Second down and 2 for the Vikes. Cowan under center. It's a sweep handoff going to the left side. Murray tries to get past one of his blockers, gets swallowed up at about the 39-yard line, maybe a half yard beyond that. It's third and short to go for the Vikes. 6:35 to go in the first quarter. Southwest leading 7-0, but Seaman moving the ball methodically on its first possession of the game.
Yeah, one of the things you do, though, Murray got stopped, and then he turned back towards the defenders. Well, that's where the pursuit was coming from, and he got stopped cold about a yard and a half short.
Zephyrjohn and Jordan and Murray. T formation look in the backfield on third down and 1. Cowan under center. Hands it off. Zephyrjohn starts right, stutter step back to the middle, cuts through a defender, and is able to work his way all the way past the 35 down to the 34-yard line. A pickup of 5 yards for Zephyrjohn, eventually dragged down to the ground by linebacker Ian Keelan. That's a first down for the Vikes as they continue to move the ball now halfway through the first quarter.
Boy, how nice is it to have someone like a Zephyrjohn who will get you that tough yardage each and every time. And that time got that first down.
Now for the first time, Seaman spreads it out on first down and 10, and we've got a flag way behind the play. There was an extra man on the field for the Vikes. Backup tight end Brody Gormley had to run off the field late. And instead of the penalty, they actually called the timeout. So that will save a little yardage, and we will take the timeout with them. 7-0. Southwest leads Seaman. 5:46 to go in the first. You're listening to the Invista Credit Union 580 Preps Game of the Week on 580 WIBW. Back at Seaman Stadium. Short timeout for the Vikes. 5:46 to go in the first quarter. First down and 10 for Seaman. Reed Cowan, the quarterback on the keeper. Fakes going out to the right. Cuts back up the middle on 1st and 10. Inches his way down to about the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 2 for Cowan on the first down keeper. Cowan now up to 224. Vikings, but Seaman on the charge, facing a 2nd and 8 from the 11-yard line of Southwest. Cowan under center again. Murray goes in motion. To the left. Defender. Across the goal line. Long as Seaman. It's on the board for the first time tonight. 4:10 to go in the opening period.
A lot of credit there to Zephyr John. He was about down the field, got a great block. Murray was right, came off of that block, and was able to get the yardage to score the touchdown.
Now Ike Pringle on for the extra point and a chance to tie this game up at 7. One of the best kickers in the Centennial League and in the city of Topeka. The snap is good. To the hold, the kick by Pringle is up, and it is good. 4:10 to go in the first quarter. We are all up 7-7 with Seaman Southwest. We'll take a break.
Fine, and make our company and for the 1 p.m. mission selling.
Once again. Kicking from right to left. That's from south to north here at Don Pierce Field. Pringle kicks it away. High end-over-end kick deep into the end zone. That is a touchback. And for the second time tonight, Blue Valley Southwest and the Timberwolves will start from their own 20.
Some updated scores. Holton actually took the opening kickoff back for a touchdown. Lead 7-0 over Mara Hill. Over Baldwin. Rossville leading Mara Hill 7-0. St. James leading Paola 14-0. Burlingame 6. Canton Galva 0. Linden 6. Jeff County North, nothing.
Blue Valley Southwest comes onto the field for their second offensive possession. First one, they were able to cash in for a touchdown on a 9-play drive and a touchdown pass from Tanner Curry to Tristan Everard. See what they're able to do on their second possession. They come out 2-by-2 wide receiver set. Curry in the gun, 3-step drop, looks to his left. There was a high and over the head of Atkins on an outbreaking route from the left side of the formation. That's now 2 drives, and on the first play of each, Curry has badly missed his intended target. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Yeah, I had better coverage. I had him bracketed well. But, yeah, just a bad pass right there by Curry, who threw it way over the head of Atkins, his intended target.
Similar formation now on 2nd down and 10. 4:06 on the clock in the first. Junior Kiwu is the running back, though, standing to the right of Curry as opposed to Jake Laurie this time out. Still 2-by-2 receivers in the formation. Curry barks up the signals, takes a snap. Quarterback power goes up the middle, and he's dropped right away. Caden Meredith makes the stop. He was right there waiting for the quarterback, and he drops him for a short gain up to the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of just 1, and only the 4th rush of the game for Blue Valley Southwest. Big opportunity for the Seaman defense, getting Blue Valley Southwest into a 3rd and 9 situation.
Yeah, Seaman usually rushing 5. One of the linebackers usually counts. Meredith, though, right there. He was one of the rushers and plugged the hole well.
3 receivers left, 1 to the right. That's the wide side of the field on 3rd and 9. Curry drops. Curry looking deep down the field, down the right hash, throws it deep, and it's just through the outstretched hands of Tristan Everard. Everard, who had the touchdown in the last drive, put his mitts around the ball, but wasn't able to haul it in. Bit of an alligator arm situation on that deep throw, and it will end up in a 4th down and 9 and a punt from Southwest with 3:28 to go in the first and a tie game at 7.
Boy, Brendan, he had a step on Heidenreich as well. Had a step and a half on Heidenreich. If that ball would have been properly thrown in this case, that could have gone a long way.
Meredith and Murray, 2 punt returners deep for Seaman. Getting ready, both standing at their own 50-yard line, waiting for the punt. No rush. It's a low, spinning, wobbling line drive, but it takes a Southwest bounce back into Seaman territory and rolls dead at the 47-yard line. There is also a flag well behind where the ball came to an end. Flag is resting at the 40-yard line of Southwest. We'll go down to Jake LeBon once we get the call, see what happened.
Personal foul. Yeah, personal foul against Seaman.
That penalty called against Caden Heidenreich. Jake, did you see what happened down there on the field?
Yeah, it was one of those you don't need to do it, kind of like that peel back block. It was nowhere near it, and they're saying that he took his arms and elbows towards the neck and the head of the Timberwolf player. So back him up 15 yards. So that will cost Seaman some really good field position, but one of those things where didn't really need to do it. And that's what they're trying to clean up when it comes to these special teams plays. You can't turn around and decleat them, and that's kind of what Stahlbaumer did.
So, Greg, instead of the 46-yard line, Seaman will start this possession at its own 31.
Yeah, little things like that, though, when you can get decent field position, and then you're put back by a 15-yard penalty.
1st down and 10 for Seaman. T-formation look, and we've got movement on the defensive line.
Yeah, but he might have been drawn off. Looked like Murray. Yeah, Murray came out of his stance a bit, and he's going to get dinged for the 5 yards.
That's the wingback, Murray. So before this drive even really starts, Seaman is moving backwards. The 15-yard penalty on the punt, and now another 5-yarder makes it 1st down and 15 for Seaman. Still 3:18 to go in the opening period in a tie game. Vikings now with their second possession of this opening quarter. And instead of going under center with the T formation on 1st and 10, on 1st and 15, Seaman will spread it out. Cowan in the gun. Barks up the signals, takes a 3-step drop, looking down the field, will throw it on the post, goes up, looking for the tight end, Gormley, who's just not able to haul it in. Ball hit him in the right forearm, but good coverage that time deep by Blue Valley Southwest, including the all-EKL honorable mention Lance Teague. Ball falls incomplete. It's 2nd down and 15.
Yeah, it looks like he had to turn Gormley, and unfortunately didn't have the hands out properly to catch that football. And you're right, bounced right off his right forearm, incomplete.
Gormley and P.J. Vargas will sub out on this next play. 2nd and long for the Vikes. Ball at their own 26-yard line. 3:14 on the clock. Cowan takes the snap, designed roll to the left. Now he stops, backs up. Pressure comes, throws it against the grain, looking down the field, nearly picked off. He throws high for Jordan Zahn, a high difficulty throw from Cowan. It bounces off of Zahn's fingertips and is nearly picked off deep down the field. It was Tristan Everard who was nearby who almost hauled in the pick.
Yeah, he almost got it right off the ground, but he just couldn't get it. And that would have been big turnover inside Seaman territory.
3rd and long for the Vikings. 15 yards to move the sticks. Line to gain is the 41-yard line. Inside the far right hash. 2 wide receivers go to the short side right of the field. There's a wing left and a running back in the formation. Now Stahlbomber, the wing, goes in motion. Cowan, bootleg to the right. Throwback play. It's tipped up and it's intercepted. Southwest robs it out of the air. An excellent play up front by Michael Ernie, the defensive lineman. He read the throwback play right away, and Cowan throws his first pick since week 3. And now Southwest is in business with 3:02 to go in the quarter.
Yeah, and he should have seen that lineman was right there, right in that path, and he got up and was able to tip it up and get it back to himself. A big mistake right there early on by Seaman. Brendan, once again, we talk about turnovers. They are paramount in the postseason, and a big opportunity right here for the Timberwolves.
Just the 13th turnover of the season for Seaman, and now with 3:02 on the clock, Southwest is in business at the Seaman 17. Curry goes under center, now will back up. 2 wide receivers on either side of the formation, and we've got a whistle before the snap.
Timeout.
And it is a timeout called by Blue Valley Southwest. We will take it with them. 7-7, 3:01 to go in the first between Seaman and Blue Valley Southwest. You're listening to the Invista Credit Union 580 Preps Game of the Week on 580 WIBW. First down and 10 for Blue Valley Southwest after the timeout. 3:01 to go in the first quarter. We're all tied up at 7. Seaman, though, on its heels now after the turnover. First down is an inside give and a short run by Laurie. The running back knifes his way ahead for maybe a yard, but in fact, they're actually just going to mark him down at the line of scrimmage, and Laurie heads off to the sideline. No gain on first down. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Timberwolves.
Now, deep in this territory, as they have it at the 17, how much pressure do you think? More than likely a pass to game.
2nd down and 10 as the clock continues to wind. Curry takes the short drop, throws back to the left side of the formation, again looking for Atkins, with the miscommunication between quarterback and receiver. Atkins broke inside, and throws to the outside, and it's incomplete. Now 3rd down and 10.
3rd down and 10.
Well, once again, Seaman trying to hold. They didn't the first time, as they got a big 3rd down conversion, and Curry once again facing a 3rd and 10.
That's the 3rd straight incompletion thrown by the Southwest quarterback, Curry. Now 2 wide receivers on either side of the formation, 2 on the short side left, 2 on the wide side right. Junior Kiwo is the running back to the backfield to the right of Curry. Right to the pass, take, looking left the whole way. It's the stack for the Vikings. Meredith back in the backfield as well, and the Stevens defense holds in a crucial position here in the first.
Yeah, that was the pressure that they applied. This time bringing a couple of extra linebackers, so really 6-man rush. And boy, that was big. A 7-yard loss on that sack.
And now an interesting situation for the Southwest offense facing a 4th down and 17 at the 24. It would be a 41-yard field goal attempt from here. But instead of trying that into the breeze, the offense stays out for Southwest. 2 wide receivers to the wide side right. Kiwo in the backfield. Curry gets it. Looking for the end zone. Throwing to the right. It's a jump ball. Picked off by Seaman. Taken away. It's Heidenreich. Runs it up past the 15 on the near numbers. And Seaman comes away with the ball. 1:35 to go in the first. We're still tied at 7.
Yeah, that was just thrown up there. Trying to get Everard. It came up short, and Heidenreich basically just playing center field. Saw it, jumped it, got the interception. and Seaman negates that turnover, getting the interception.
Seaman takes over at its own 18-yard line with 1:35 to go in the first quarter. And on first down, a sweep handoff going right to Stallbomber. Stallbomber carries the defender with him up past the 25-yard line, up to about the 26. It's a gain of 8, and a late penalty flag comes in well behind the play. This came in well behind where the play happened, back by the original line of scrimmage.
One of each team, number 69, you get step 9 for the offense. That is their first unquestioned life for each player.
So the penalties, Greg, on Chase Brungard for Blue Valley Southwest and Tony Watkins for Seaman.
Well, they're going to call this tight, and once again, that's first unsportsmanlike conduct against both of them. So it's offsetting penalties.
And they are going to rule it a dead ball penalty. So those both came after the play, which means the 8 yards for Stallbomber do count. There's a bit of a break for Seaman, now facing a 2nd down and 2 as the clock winds under 1:15 to go in the first. Cowan goes under center, heavy wing to the left. Sweep handoff going in the left side direction. It's Peyton Murray cutting through defenders, heads back to the middle of the field, and is able to race all the way to the 40-yard line on the sweep. Tackle made that time by the inside linebacker, Aiden Morgan, but not before the long pickup by Seaman. A gain of 16 on the ground for Murray.
Peyton Murray, 5'6", 130, but how tough of a runner is he, Brendan? We have seen it the entire season. He is shifty, but he is really good, too.
Vikes hurry back to the line with a 1st down and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Wing to the right. Another sweep handoff going to Murray. Angles his way to the left and is tripped up and falls flat on his face at the 44-yard line. Tackle made by Laurie, the outside linebacker. And that might be the final play of this first quarter, unless Seaman wants to quick snap it one more time. With a 2nd down and 6 coming up, and now we've got a whistle and an equipment stoppage. Aiden Morgan, and they're going to send a trainer out for him. And looks like he actually might be a little bit shaken up, so I'm grabbing at the head, but he will walk off the field and be checked out by the Southwest training staff. So they'll reset the play clock, Greg, which is now about 14 seconds behind the game clock. Seaman does not have to snap the ball one more time if they don't want to, but they're hurrying up to the line with the ball on the near left hash. Murray split out wide to the wide side right. Stallbomber to the left. Jordan is in the backfield. Cowan, quarterback Cowan run. Heads right up the middle behind Jordan. Burrows through a defender. Knocks over the defensive back. That was Keelan who made the stop, but not before Cowan's able to plow ahead for 6 yards and a 1st down for the Vikes. And that will be the final play of an eventful first quarter. We are all tied up at 7. Seaman with the ball at midfield when we come back for the second. You're listening to the Invista Credit Union 580 Preps Game of the Week on 580 WIBW.
January auction, November 7th, Ozaki, Kansas. Lead list, kansasauctions.net/EDCO.
Welcome back to the Invista Credit Union 580 Preps Game of the Week on 580 WIBW and FM News 104.9. Brendan Dworzinski, Greg Akagi, and Jake Laban with you at Seaman Stadium in North Topeka. Seaman and Blue Valley Southwest on the second round of high school football playoff action in Kansas, tied up at 7 after one quarter. And to start the second, a sweep handoff to Peyton Murray, who has been the star of the game for Seaman so far. Carries defenders with him down to the 42-yard line, a pickup of 8. And Greg, you just said it before the break. He is running tough out there tonight.
Yeah, he is absolutely running tough, and he always does. And he always does an outstanding job of getting that tough yardage, too. Not afraid to make contact either.
5 plays in the drive so far for Seaman, all of them runs, and they've got another 1st down here. Ball resting. Pardon me, it is second down. They just picked up the first down. Now it's second down and 2. Opening up this second quarter in a tie game. T formation, a little early movement, no flag thrown. It's a gift to Zephyr John, who just follows his lead blocker up the middle, gets to the 39-yard line. That's 3 with 2 to go, so that's a first down for the Vikes.
And then you got someone like Zephyr John. I think all 3 of his carries have gone for first downs or have gotten first downs for Seaman tonight. But he's the one that can get you that tough yardage that you need.
One of the most effective runners in terms of execution in certain down and distance scenarios. First down and 10 for the Vikes. Heavy wing set to the right, ball in the near right hash. Cowan, sweep handoff, going Murray to the left side this time. Gets around left tackle, works his way up near the 30. He's eventually bottled up on the outside. It was Everard and Keelan in pursuit to make the stop out of bounds, but not before another gain of 7 yards for Peyton Murray up to the 33-yard line.
He has 7 carries, 47 yards on the night, so 6+ yards a carry so far for Murray tonight.
Second down and short, 10:48 on the clock, still 7-7, but Seaman driving. Cowan under center. Sweep handoff this time goes to Stallbomber, looking for room on the outside to the right. Gets past the 30, carries a couple guys with him past the 25-yard line. Eventually, Laurie is able to bring him down to the ground, but not before another first down pickup on the ground for the Vikes. Southwest has not been able to tackle well early in this game whatsoever. It's a gain of 10, and Seaman, 8 plays, 4 first downs on this drive.
The other thing about Zephyr John, his blocking ability, he's out leading out front. Second time we've seen that where he's 6-7 yards down the field, making some key blocks. Blue Valley Southwest looks like they want a timeout.
And we will take the timeout with them. 7-all between Southwest and Seaman. 10:22 to go until halftime. You're listening to the Invista Credit Union 580 Preps Game of the Week on 580 WIBW.
Doyle Moore. Auctions.net/Hamilton.
We're back on the Invista Credit Union 580 Preps Game of the Week. Seaman and Blue Valley Southwest tied up at 7, 10:22 to go until the halftime break. Brendan Brzezinski and Greg Akagi with you in the booth tonight.
A couple of updated scores involving City League teams. Junction City second quarter leading Washburn Rural 14-3, and Perry Lecompton at the end going into the second quarter leading Hayden 6-0.
Big game there. A botched snap ended up leading to the touchdown for Perry Lecompton. A huge rematch in Class 3A tonight here in the city. Meanwhile, in our game, it is a 1st and 10 for Seaman, which has run 8 plays on this drive, all of them runs. They picked up 4 first downs. Ball now at the Southwest 23-yard line on the near right hash. Motion comes from Stallbomber. He takes a pitch heading to the right, gets down near the sideline, is grabbed by the back of the jersey. Ian Keelan, hanging on for dear life, is able to bring Stallbomber out of bounds at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Second down and 6 coming up for Seaman. Keelan last week against Emporia had a huge night. 16 tackles, leading tackler for Southwest on the season with 72 for the year.
Yeah, he's a great player too. Has been for the Timberwolves the entire season.
Second down and 6 for the Vikes. Wing set to the right with Cowan under center. This time it's a sweep going to the left. Murray starts in that direction, will cut back up the field, works his way down to the 15-yard line, maybe the 14. Aiden Poulter makes the stop. It's a gain of 5. Third down and a long 1 coming up for Seaman. That's the first time on this drive, Greg, they have not converted for first down on their second down carry.
Yeah, normally we'd see Zephyr John here. Play action might be something to take a look at too, knowing how deep you are in or inside the red zone too of the Timberwolves territory.
The tight end Colley in the game on the left side of the line. Zahn, the receiver, to the right side of the line. One wide receiver on either side. Cowan takes the snap. Quarterback power goes left, and he's wrapped up in the backfield for a loss. Excellent play up front. Keelan was back there. Chase Brungart comes in and helps out on the stop as well. Fourth down and short now for the Vikes with the ball moved back to the 16-yard line. That's a loss of 2 yards on 3rd and 1.
Yep. Zephyr John filled it. Cowan did not get in behind him, though. and that backside pursuit able to get him for a loss.
Nearing 9 minutes to go until halftime. We're all tied up at 7. Kaysen Stahlbomber in as the Wildcat quarterback on 4th and 3. He angles right, looks, he's going to pass it, completes the pass up near the 12-yard line. Throws the pass to Brody Gormley. Breaking out on the route toward the right sideline, makes the snag at the 12. That is a first down for the Vikes, a pickup of 9. Stahlbomber's 3rd pass of the year for 115 yards.
We've seen all of them, too.
Every one of them.
Yeah.
And that was a crucial one here in the second round of the postseason tonight. Now a first down and 10 for the Vikes. Cowan back in the game under center. Sweeps it to the left. Murray. Murray gets table-topped as he heads toward the 10. He stopped at the 11, and there's a flag on the play as well. That's the biggest hit Murray's taken in this game so far. He's worked hard to fight for every yard he's gotten. Let's listen into what the flag is for.
Stop block. Number 66 and 79 on the offense.
Well, that one hurts.
That's a big penalty on Ewan Mills and Tony Watkins. So instead of first down and 10 from the Southwest 12, it's now first down and 25, all the way back past the 25-yard line at the 27.
A couple of other scores to give you. Second quarter, Riley County leading Scott City 14-0, and Baser Linwood and Eudora 0-0 into the second.
First and 25 on the 13th play of the drive for Seaman. Snap to Cowan in the spread. Looks left just to check it down. Pressure came in, and he's walloped. Reese Klusman comes in and throws Cowan to the ground. Missed his target, his tight end, out to the left side of the formation, incomplete.
Yeah, he had to rush it. He saw that pressure coming in, and he didn't want to and he got blasted, but he wanted to get rid of the ball before he got blasted.
8:16 to go in the second quarter. We're still tied at 7. Southwest drew first blood, but Seaman answered on his first drive of the game. No scoring since then, midway through the first quarter. 14th play of the drive coming up for the Vikes. They'll split out 2 wide receivers, Zahn and Stahlbomber to the left, 1 receiver, Murray, to the right. Cowan in the gun. Takes the snap, looking left after taking it, throws it underneath, is able to complete the pass. Stahlbomber's got it up at the 16-yard line. Stahlbomber runs the out route, a deep out, makes the snag, and is able to pick up about 11 yards. Third down and long, but more manageable now for Seaman.
Yeah, much more manageable. Good, solid route there. You don't have to get all of it. You can still get a first down, too, without scoring. They got to get it down to about the 2-yard line, but you can get a first down.
Third down and officially 14 to go for Seaman. The ball on the far left hash. Cowan in the gun once again. 1 wide receiver short side left. 2 receivers and a running back right. Snap to Cowan. He's looking right the whole way. Throws a laser beam, and it's batted down. He was looking for Peyton Murray, but the ball is knocked down in flight. Keelan in the area to knock it down, and that will bring out the field goal team and Ike Pringle for Seaman. So despite getting backed up with a big penalty, the Vikes do have a chance to go ahead here midway through the second quarter.
Cowan now just 2 of 7 on the night for 30 yards and that interception in the first quarter.
On to hold is Aiden Poulter. Out of the snap of Braden Colley, Pringle on for the field goal attempt. This will be about a 33-yarder. Snap is good. The kick is up, spinning, sidewinding, and it's no good. A wide left kick. Pringle doesn't miss many, but he can't quite get that one home, so Seaman comes away with no points. A 15-play drive, and they come away with nothing. We're still tied at 7 with 7:26 to go until the break.
Yeah, just he kind of sidewinded it, kind of came over a little too deep in. That tends to drift the ball or tend to hooks the ball as far as the right-footed kicker is concerned. And, boy, that long of a drive, and you come up short, no points. Now you got to rely on your defense once again. Maybe get a 3 and out here. Don't let them go on a sustained drive with 7:26 left to go first half.
So Southwest will start at its own 20, 7:26 to go in the first half after the missed field goal by Pringle. They come out 2-by-2 receiver set. Curry, no drop in the shotgun snap, throws it to the outside, completes the pass. Here comes a big gain for the Timberwolves. Caden Hacker with his first catch of the game along the far right sideline. Races past the 40, past the 45, up to the 46. A gain of 26 yards, first down for Southwest.
Yeah, once he got by the defender early on, there was no help behind him.
Southwest gets back to the line quickly. 2x2 receiver set. Curry, no drop again, gets bumped by his own running back. That throws off the whole play. He still is able to sling it to the outside, complete to Everard. The running back, Kilo, came up, bumped the quarterback, Curry.
Did he get a yard? No.
I think he
Zero.
went back to the line of scrimmage. It is a miracle that Curry got that ball out, let alone anywhere in the area of a receiver. 2nd and 10 coming up after the gain of 0. 6:37 to go in the first half. Now 3 wide receivers bunched to the wide side left. Curry takes the snap, no drop, throws left into the slot. Everard's got it, passes the 45, cuts back to the outside, breaks a tackle as he fights down to the 40 and more. Finally, it takes 5 Vikings to bring down Tristan Everard, who is having a massive game for Southwest. He gets down to the 38-yard line. A big gain for Southwest as they get down to the 38-yard line. That's a big pickup that time. And now another 1st down and 10 after the big pass play. 1st and 10 for Southwest. Ball on the near side, left hash. 2 wide receivers on either side of the formation. Under 6 minutes to play in the half. Curry rolls right, throws deep over the middle. He's picked off! Intercepted! Peyton Murray continues his huge game, and he's got a big return to midfield, to the 40. No one will catch Murray! 2010! Play the fight song! Touchdown, Vikings! What a return by Peyton Murray. Intercepts the ball over the middle on the crossing route, heads all the way back to Pater, and the Vikings take the lead. 13-7, 5:42 to go in the first half.
Wow, what a play. Peyton Murray, as always, 70 yards. I'll say 70-yard interception return for the touchdown. 2nd turnover of the night, and boy, they hit Pater on that.
Extra points coming up. First, we have a flag on the field. Let's hear what this flag is. It was on the return.
Must have been post-possession. Personal foul against Seaman.
After the
might have been celebration.
It might have been. We'll send it down to Jake LeBon here in just a moment after the extra point by Ike Pringle. 5:42 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Seaman now up 13-7 after about a 70-yard return on that interception by Peyton Murray. Poulter to hold. Gets the snap, puts it down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And with that extra point, Seaman takes the lead 14-7 here in the 2nd round of the postseason. The number 1 seed Vikings take the lead back over Blue Valley Southwest. We'll keep it here during this stoppage and play. Jake LeBon, what was the penalty for down on the field?
Well, honestly, the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolves should be kicked out of the game. So Peyton Murray pretty much crosses the goal line, touchdown, right? All of a sudden, you see a Blue Valley Southwest player absolutely decleat a Topeka Seaman Viking player. It was an offensive lineman for Blue Valley Southwest who just turned around and absolutely cleaned one of the Vikings' clock. He went down. The officials threw the flag. They called it, again, an unsportsmanlike. That's his first of the game. He should be kicked out of the game. There is no reason to do that. That is extremely uncalled for. And the touchdown obviously stood, but the official, you could even see the official look at and I didn't catch the number for the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolf, but the official just looked at the guy and just started shaking his head. So totally uncalled for, in my opinion.
That is a shocking penalty, frankly, on that return. Maybe a little frustration from Blue Valley Southwest.
And that was my mistake, but the referee had pointed towards Seaman.
Correct, yeah. So. It was some miscommunication from downstairs, but nonetheless, 5:42 to go in the first half, and Seaman will kick away from the Southwest 45-yard line, and it's shot into the end zone by Pringle for a touchback. So for the 4th time in this first half, 5th possession for Blue Valley Southwest, they will start at their own 20-yard line, now trailing for the first time in this game, down 14-7. And Greg, that is the 4th defensive touchdown of the season for the Seaman defense.
That was amazing. That was let alone that was an outstanding return for a touchdown by Peyton Murray. He knifed his way. God, how many? 3 or 4 or 5, 6 defenders for Blue Valley Southwest, and then just turned on the Jets and got the interception return, got the pick six for the touchdown.
Southwest comes out with two wide receivers on either side of the formation. Kiwo to the right to the quarterback, Curry. First down and 10, ball centered between the hashes in this 7-point game. Curry no drop, swings it outside, completes the pass. There's a flag on the play as he hits Zach Atkins. Atkins gets up to the 28-yard line before being stopped by Caden Ireland.
I think it's coming back.
Flag way back by the line of scrimmage. The guards pulled on that play. It was the two of them, Brett Sawaya and Austin Black, who commit the chop block penalty. That's now a chop block on each team in the second quarter. Don't see that all that often. So instead of a gain of 8 through the air, Blue Valley Southwest will be moved half the distance to the goal for a loss of 10. First and 20 coming up for Southwest. Seaman showing man defense. 3 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Curry looking down the field on first and long. Shoots it to the outside, completes the pass to Everard, but Everard's got nowhere to go. Wrapped up and taken out of bounds. An excellent play on the outside. It was Stahlbomber who got there, was able to throw Everard out for almost a loss of yardage. They'll mark him at the original line of scrimmage with forward progress. That is a tremendous play by the outside linebacker.
Yeah, very, very smart. Did not let him get out of his sights. That's a 6 catch for Everard, but 2 of his catches have gone for 0 yardage.
5:15 to go until halftime. Now 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Ball in the far right hash. Design roll to the left. Curry rolls all the way to the hash, throws it outside, completes to Atkins, who makes the snag up at the 18-yard line. That's a gain of 8, so third down and 12, better than third and 20, but still a long way to go for Blue Valley Southwest, trailing by 7, trying to get back in this game.
Yeah, trying to get some of that momentum back after the pick 6 by Peyton Murray. Let's see if Seaman may bring that extra linebacker.
Ball's on the near left hash. 3 wide receivers spread out across the wide side right. Curry, 3-step drop, looks over the middle, completes a pass. Atkins is wide open. He has a first down and more past the 35-yard line up to the 37. Caden Heidenreich eventually comes up and makes the stop. It's a gain of 19 yards to Atkins. The leading receiver for the Timberwolves picks up the first down as we go under 5 minutes to play in the first half.
Yeah, that was great protection, too, by Blue Valley Southwest. And Atkins just gets underneath the zone, finds a big opening, and gets the first down.
That's a crucial pickup on third down and 12. Now with a bunch of 3 receivers to the right side of the field, but the running back Kiwo flanks the quarterback to the left. Curry takes the snap, throws it to the left, complete to Atkins again, but Atkins is hit immediately. Caden Ireland with the stop again at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 yards, so a second down and manageable coming up. Despite starting the drive with a first down and 20, Curry 4 for 4 on this drive. That's a solid bounce back, Greg, after throwing that deep pick 6.
Yeah, he's got 148 yards passing. Atkins, his 5th catch for 58 yards on the night.
Ball on the left side of the field as Southwest moves from right to left as you listen. About 4 minutes to go until halftime. Inside give. Jake Laurie tries bouncing to the right. He's got nowhere to go. Excellent play right along the defensive front. It's Reed Cowan, quarterback, defensive end, Mr. Do-It-All. He makes the stop after a gain of maybe half a yard. In fact, he's actually going to lose yardage, Greg. I was wrong on the spot there. He's backed up inside the 41-yard line. So call that a loss of about a long one. It's third down and 6 to go. 3 wide receivers right, 1 left. Running back left. Curry, long drop, setting up the screen, tosses it short, completed, but Seaman's right there! Meredith is there, Ireland, Cowan, the whole group is able to bring down Laurie for no gain at the 40-yard line. 4th down and long coming up for the Timberwolves. They have to punt with just over 3 minutes to go until halftime.
Yeah, they brought Murray on a corner blitz. Would have been a pretty good call, except the fact Seaman snuffed it out, and they had defenders right there to blanket Laurie for no gain on that reception.
Punt's coming for the Timberwolves with Murray and Meredith back to return. Heels at their own 31-yard line. Play clock down under 8. And when the snap comes in, rugby-style kick for Everard. Sends it away. Good kick. Meredith catches it at the 35-yard line, heads upfield, gets to the 45, where he's popped along the far sideline. Tackle made that time by Brett Sawaya. And the coverage, but not before a good return on a short punt. And now Seaman, with 2:32 to go in the first half, has the ball at the 46-yard line, only 54 yards to go to the end zone with 2 timeouts in their pocket.
Boy, you'd love to get a score here. 2:32 left to go. Cowan just 2 of 7 on the night for 30 yards and an interception passing-wise.
He comes out in the shotgun on 1st down and 10. Ball's on the far left hash mark. Seaman moving from left to right. Bubble screen on 1st down, tosses it out to Zephyrjohn. 3rd completion of the game as Zephyrjohn spins around a defender and passes midfield. And an awkward play by Mason Roselle, the defensive back for Southwest, grabbing at his right forearm. He went for the tackle, and Zephyrjohn just spun right by him and moved up to the 49-yard line. Gain of 5 yards for Zephyrjohn on the bubble screen. The clock continues to wind as Cowan goes under center on 2nd down. Hands it off to Peyton Murray, who sweeps left, turns up the middle of the field, carries a defensive lineman with him. What a run by Peyton Murray. He fights his way down to the 43-yard line, a pickup of 6 on 2nd down and 5, and the Vikings move the chains again with 1:50 to go until the break.
I just want to remind you, Brendan, he's listed at 5'6", 130. That's tough running right there by Peyton Murray.
He's passed 200 yards rushing on the season in this game, with now 100 seconds to go until halftime. He's split out to the right side of the formation. 1 wide receiver, a wing, and a running back left. Cowan gets the snap, looks left, throws it underneath. Ball is batted up in the air and incomplete. Great play on the outside that time. The man who had the interception earlier, Michael Ernie, comes in, bats it down, and almost had a chance at another one.
That's
2nd down and 10.
That's the 3rd batted ball tonight by the Blue Valley Southwest defense. Cowan now 3 of 9 on the night for 35 yards.
Well, Greg, you and I talked about it in the pregame show. Not a huge offensive line in terms of size, but they do have plenty of athleticism.
Yeah, and they're showing it tonight. Really giving problems for Cowan throwing the football.
91 seconds on the clock. 2 receivers left, 1 right, running back left as well. Cowan barks up the signals. It's a bad snap. He can't hold on to it. He has to run backwards, and the pursuit comes. Cowan throws it to the sideline after scooping it up. Gets it past the line of scrimmage, incomplete, and he was out of the pocket. And, Greg, that play that was nearly a complete catastrophe ends up with just an incomplete pass and a 3rd down.
Yeah, nothing you can do there, Cowan. Well, now they're discussing it. Oh, they did throw the flag.
They threw the flag back to the area of the
They're going to call grounding.
Yeah, there was a receiver down near there. Greg, or pardon me, Jake, did you see who that was?
Yeah, it was Peyton Murray. Peyton Murray ran an out route, and it's close enough, let's put it that way, that there was a receiver in the area.
He was also well outside the pocket and threw it beyond the line, so no penalty on that one.
But this is where the referee, though, he got confirmation from the other officials that there was somebody in the quote-unquote area, so they did pick up the flag.
Good teamwork there by the officials. Now a 3rd down and 10 for Seaman. They come spreading it out. Zephyrjohn to the right side of Cowan in the gun. 2 wide receivers, tight to the left. Cowan looking. Pressure comes. Gets hit as he throws down the field. Underthrow, and he can't hook up with his target deep down the field. And the pressure from the right side of the quarterback by Ernie forces the underthrow deep to Stahlbomber.
Yeah, they wanted interference, but that was Stahlbomber coming back, and it was just contact between he and the defender for Blue Valley Southwest. So it's 3 and out here for, well,
they're leaving Reed Cowan out on the field.
No, yeah, they are.
The ball is at the 43-yard line on the near right hash. 80 seconds on the clock. Now they'll send Zephyrjohn back into a punt formation. 1 man deep to return. A safe zone look from Southwest, just in case there's some funny business here. And now some movement from Seaman. The play clock is down to 4, down to 3. Snap back to Zephyrjohn. He will punt it away off the left foot into the wind. It just spins sideways wildly, checks up the 22-yard line, and is batted down by Seaman right about there at the 22. So the Vikings can't cash in on that drive, but they still lead by 7 with 1:12 to go until halftime. Southwest taking over with just 1 timeout.
Now it's going to be big here. What are they going to do? Blue Valley Southwest, you're down to 1 timeout, 1:12 left to go. But Tanner Curry, he is 13 of 19 on the night for 148 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions so far on the night.
Referees marked that ball dead at the 24. On the initial bounce, it must have been bumped there by a Seaman player. So that's where Southwest will start. 76 yards to go to the end zone. 3 wide receivers wide side right. The Seaman defense a little slow getting out there. Curry wants it all. Throws it deep down the middle of the field looking for Atkins. Fight for the ball. And he's got it. Catches at the 35. Breaks a tackle at the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown Blue Valley Southwest. A 76-yard strike from Curry to Atkins. And the Timberwolves are an extra point away from knotting this game up right before the break.
They got a step on him. Atkins did. Got the foot. Receivers and Everard and Atkins. And boy, he just showed the power there, just breaking out of the tackle and taking it to the house.
Jackson Garrett on for the extra point. High snap is put down. The kick is up. The kick is true. And it's 1 minute to play until halftime. We're all tied up at 14. We'll take a quick timeout. Be back after this to wrap up the second quarter on the Invista Credit Union 580 Preps Game of the Week on 580 WIBW.
Freedom.
On the Invista Credit Union 580 Preps Game of the Week, Brendan Dworzinski and Greg Akagi with you. Jake Laban on the sidelines. 1 minute to play in the first half. We have had plenty of action right from the jump tonight. As Blue Valley Southwest, 1 play, 12 seconds, tied this game up with a 76-yard touchdown strike from Tanner Curry to Zach Atkins, who broke a tackle at about the 30-yard line and was loose from there. So Seaman will get the ball again late in this second quarter with 2 timeouts to use. Everard will approach to kick this one away. He approaches slowly, and he kicks it short. It's caught at the 14-yard line, running up the field. Murray with it. He breaks through a tackle, gets up past the 35-yard line, where he is corralled and thrown down to the ground at the 37-yard line. So Murray with another nice return, and Seaman is in business late in the second quarter. We'll take a quick break for station identification. You're listening to the 580 Preps Invista Credit Union Game of the Week.
Sorry, I wasn't playing.
Brendan Dworzinski and Greg Akagi with you at Seaman Stadium. You're listening to WIBW AM Topeka, FM News 104.9. First down, snap to Cowan, designed roll to the right. It's a pitch play, goes out to Zephyr John, who stutter steps, cuts back inside, and gains 3 yards up to the 40-yard line. A pickup of 3 on first down and 10. We're down to 40 seconds in the first half, and Seaman might just run this clock out in the first half.
Yeah, looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. Oh, watch Zephyr John coming off gingerly.
A little slow getting off. He is in a little bit of pain trying to stretch out something on what looks to be his left leg. We'll check in on that at halftime. Cowan, meanwhile, on second down and 7, rolls left. He wants it all. Throwing deep down the field for Stallbomber. Fights for the ball on the far sideline. Incomplete. He went up for it with the safety Caden Hacker, but was taken out of bounds before he could establish possession. An excellent throw by Cowan down the field to his non-dominant side. Stallbomber put in a good effort as well. But a nice defensive play deep by Hacker creates the incompletion. 15 seconds to go until halftime. Third down and 7 now for the Vikes.
Watching Zephyr John on the sideline, that may be more of a back issue that he has. As the trainer is talking to him right now.
Cowan goes under center on third down and 7. Sweep handoff to Murray. Angles left. Grabbed by the ankles and brought down at the 45-yard line. That's a pickup of half of football here in as the Seaman Vikings, the number 1 seed in the with the 9 seed in the bracket. The Blue Valley break when we come back for our halftime show. Some drive summary from the first half. We'll recap our first half statistics, and we'll take a look at some scores from our area and specific games to us in playoff action across the state tonight. That's coming up in 2 minutes. You're listening to the Invista Credit Union 580 Preps Game of the Week on 580 WIBW.
at how much that Blue Valley Southwest throws the football. I mean, they're essentially a passing team. You don't normally see that in high school football. But the big thing that to me is going to end up determining this game is can the Seaman Vikings keep the receivers in front of them? They got beat a few different times. That last play, just yards after the catch, should have been intercepted. In fact, Ireland almost had a chance to pick it off because it's kind of I think it's going to be simply you can't give up the big play. I don't know if Blue Valley Southwest could just mark it down on the Seaman Vikings. If you need pressure when they need to, it's going to be the big play, I think, on the defensive side for things. On the offensive side, I'm surprised at how few carries we had out of Jefferson. Now, you mentioned Greg, his back might be hurting a little bit if he's getting rubbed right now by the athletic trainer right now looking. So maybe he's just not 100%. And if that's the case, that's a big loss. If he's one of the more physical power runners, so will they try to throw it a little bit more? Will they try to run it with some other guys? It should be a terrific second half. Also, a little scoring update for you. Shawnee Heights soccer down 4-0 to St. Thomas Aquinas. That's a powerhouse program in the semifinals of 5A. 6A. How about this? Washington Rural, last I checked, was up 2-1 with about 20 minutes to go in the state semifinal in soccer against Olathe East. So maybe the junior ladies will be heading to the state championship game tomorrow at Cummins Sports Hall.
10th at 1 p.m. at the Manhattan Commission Company. Selling will be 35, 18-month-old and full.
Welcome back to North Topeka. Brendan Dworzinski and Greg Akagi with you in the booth. The Seaman Vikings back on top, 21-14 over Blue Valley Southwest. A 5-minute, 40-second drive that lasted for 12 plays, capped off by a 15-yard touchdown pass from Reed Cowan to Kason Stahlbaumer. Stahlbaumer's 6th touchdown catch of the year. And the Vikings will now kick it away. It's a short kick. It's touched by one of the up-men for Blue Valley Southwest. There's a scramble for the ball at the 38-yard line, but the Timberwolves looked like they jumped back on top of it. Pringle goes with a short kick, surprised the up man for the Timberwolves, but Southwest is able to recover it, and they'll get the ball at their own 39-yard line with a 1st and 10. 6:08 to go in the period.
Yeah, you try to catch them off guard. They were able to recover. Now, Blue Valley Southwest starts at their own 39-yard line, so decent field position to start their first drive here in the third quarter.
Ball right between the hashes as they move from right to left across your radio dial. 3 wide receivers right, 1 left. Tanner Curry drops back, quarterback keeper, goes inside the tackles and is brought down by Caden Meredith. Stopped after a gain up to the 44-yard line. That's a pickup of 5. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Timberwolves. Haven't run the ball much in this game, Greg, and have not picked up many yards when they have tried.
Yeah, smart call, though, by Curry. They're spreading that defense out. Thought he can get through there and able to get 5.
This time they go 2 by 2 with the receivers, with the running back to the left. Curry looks to the left, swings it outside to Kiwo, the running back, and he wasn't ready for it. It hit him right in the right shoulder pad, popped up in the air, and falls to the turf incomplete. Curry surprised his senior running back, and after the incompletion, it's 3rd down and 5 for the Timberwolves. And in a 7-point game that's been competitive all the way, this is a crucial down for both of these teams, Greg.
Yeah, that time Seaman brought 2 linebackers, so the heat was there, and Curry thought he had to get rid of it, maybe just a little too early before Kiwo could get turned around.
Same formation, except Jake Laurie is in at running back. Designed bootleg to the left. Curry looking down the field, throws near the sideline, nowhere near his target, Zach Atkins. Pressure came up front that time by the Vikings. Kobe Jordan off the defensive end, one of the men in pursuit, and the Timberwolves will have to put this one away after going 3 and out on their first possession of the third quarter with 5:29 to go in the period.
Yeah, that's what you like to see. They're dialing up the pressure. Also here, on special teams at least, we do see Nathan Zephyrjohn in the game. This is on special teams.
He was on the exercise bike a little while ago trying to work out some tightness. And now he is in the game. Seaman comes out in what almost looks like a defensive set, just in case there's a fake attempted by the Timberwolves as the clock is stopped at 5:29. High snap brought in by Everard. Gets away an end over end to spinning kick. It bounces up inside the 30-yard line down to the 27. So a kick that time of 33 yards, and Seaman will take over midway through its own territory.
Yeah, and this is the opportunity, Brendan, to really start separating yourself in this game. Had a 15-play drive, a ball control drive. Let's see if they were able, Seaman in this case, able to do that again.
A lot of runs. 9 of the 12 plays on the last drive were kept on the ground. Now with 5:21 to go, 21-14, Seaman with the ball and the lead. Cowan under center, bobbles the snap, has to dive back on top of it. He scoops it up and is actually able to gain 2 yards on the play. Heady play by the senior quarterback to turn nothing into something. 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Vikings after a smart play by Cowan.
Yeah, just pick it up, get what you can, and boy, plus yardage on anything like that off a bobbled snap is a definite plus.
He's able to pick up after the miscommunication between him and his all-league honorable mention center, Ewan Mills. We go under 5 minutes to play in the third. This time Cowan goes into the shotgun on 2nd down and long with 1 wide receiver to the left, 2 to the right, including Ireland in the slot. Cowan looks to each receiver, now takes the snap. It's low, but he hauls it in. He's looking right. Pressure comes, and he's dropped. The ball pops out. Reese Klussman came in and recorded the sack, but Seaman is able to get the ball right back. Kobe Jordan, the fullback, fell on it. Klussman came in with a vengeance, causes the sack, and now it's 3rd down and a mile to go for the Vikings.
It was a loss of 7, and boy, Cowan had no chance He was doing a pump fake, so it looked like they were going to go deep, but Seaman very fortunate to keep that football.
3rd down and 14 to go for the Vikings. Cowan under center, 2 wide receivers, wing and running back right. Rocket toss going to the right. Kaysen Stahlbomber passes the 20, passes the 25. Stutter step, gets up past the 30. The ball pops out again late in the play, but he's ruled down first at the 31-yard line. Tackle made that time by Ian Keelan. It's a gain of 8 yards on 4th down and 14, and the punt unit comes out onto the field for Seaman.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want. 2 times for Seaman, not able to hold on to the football. Fortunate to keep possession. Now it'll be 4th down. Remember, too, Zephyr John in the game because he is also the punter.
In 6 of the 8 games for Seaman on the year, the Vikings have lost a fumble. They don't lose either of the 2 on this possession, but they do need to punt it away. Leading by 7 and kicking into the wind. And that is significant, Greg, because the breeze is picking up here in North Topeka. Clock continues to tick down as Zephyr John waits for the snap, gets a little bit high, puts his left foot into it. It's high, and it hits a wall high in the air. It just dies at the 46, takes a huge bounce for Southwest. Seaman has to race after the ball to knock it dead, and eventually are able to do so at the 35-yard line. A punt of just 5 yards. That doesn't really indicate how much power Zephyr John put into the kick, but an intense gust of wind kept that ball from really going anywhere.
Yeah, when it hit right around the 45, Seaman's 45-yard line, and actually bounced back almost 10 yards. So Blue Valley Southwest, boy, you got to take advantage of this. Down 7, 2:57 left, but starting with the football just outside the Seaman 35-yard line.
And significant to note, Greg, that Nathan Zephyr John is out there on the field on defense at his linebacker spot. That is a huge bonus for the Vikings defense. Now, 1st down and 10 for Southwest, moving from right to left. Fake handoff on 1st and 10. Tanner Kerr for the end zone, and it is up and incomplete. Great coverage by Kane Heidenreich. Is able to get down the field and forces a tough throw. Zach Atkins was the intended receiver on the deep post. Down and 10, 2:51 to go in the 3rd. And Southwest wanted another deep strike touchdown, but it goes begging.
Yeah, Atkins went down. Heidenreich, though, was step for step, great coverage. Him in front, and that was good. Good coverage.
Curry over the pocket after a 3 upfield on the keeper, gets past the 30. Nathan Zephyr John line, a pickup of 7 by Curry. All of his other runs to this point had been by design, Greg. That time he kept it when there were no options open, and he gets a nice gain.
The pocket collapse from the
on 3rd down and 3. Ball on the near left hash. 3 wide receivers on the short left side of the field. But some and that's a tough one off the right to
as they continue on the move down the 23-yard line with 2 minutes left to go, 3rd quarter.
Curry behind center in the shotgun. Now 3 wide receivers to the wide side right, heading toward the north end zone. 1 wide receiver left. Look, Curry, this time quarterback power up the middle. He's wrapped up by Zephyr John. Ball out. It goes back by the 30. Cowan's on it. Seaman's got it back. Nathan Zephyr John back into the game, forces a fumble, and Seaman's got it again. 1 minute, 46 seconds to go in the 3rd.
Individual effort by Nathan Zephyr John. Got a hold of Curry, was able to strip the ball away, and I mean strip the ball away, because that ball ended up rolling about 5 yards toward the other way, and Cowan alertly got onto that football. Boy, that was a great effort.
Tremendous play now. Seaman at its own 31-yard line. Minute 46 to go in the 3rd. Has the ball back. On 1st down, it's a give to Kobe Jordan. The fullback races ahead and is able to gain about 3, maybe 4 yards on the carry for the junior fullback.
And Brennan, what we talk about at halftime, his effort defensively is probably more important for this Seaman bunch.
Zephyr John staying off on the sideline to start out this possession. with Jordan in at fullback, and that will remain the same here on 2nd down and 6. Couple wings in the formation along with Jordan. Cowan takes it, handoff, sweeping to the right. Stallbomber. Stallbomber doesn't have much room to run with, though, and he gets past the 35 up to the 36. That's a gain of just a yard before Ian Keelan comes up and makes the stop. 3rd down and 5 now for the Vikes, leading by 7, 57 seconds left in the quarter.
Well, this is going to be interesting because they can get it down below 40. Now, if they hold them, does Blue Valley Southwest call a timeout to make them punt into the win?
That is an interesting piece of strategy. At first, you need to make the stop. Seaman, 40 seconds on the clock, 3rd and 5. Cowan drops back, throws outside. Ball is tipped. It might have been intercepted. No. Yes, they are going to call it a pick. It looked like it may have hit the ground, but the linesman from the far sideline came in and called it a pick. That is the 4th time in this game Reed Cowan has had a pass batted up into the air, and it's the 2nd interception he's thrown. That is a clutch takeaway by the Southwest defense. Intercepted that time by Jake Laurie, the outside linebacker, an all-EKL pick as an honorable mention last season.
Now watch this first down play, 33 seconds left. Normally off a turnover, you'd like to throw something a little longer if you're going to do it.
They split Atkins out to the wide side left. Motion comes. It's an end around. Double reverse. Flea flicker pass. Deep to Atkins. And it's batted away at the last second. Caden Ireland tracks his man the entire way down the field and breaks up what could have been a touchdown.
Wow, he had a step on him. But Ireland, great job. Great recovery off that end around flea flicker to be able to get it back. You figured they were going to do something long, and indeed they did. They pulled something deep out of the playbook. And goes for enough, though, 2nd down. That's a big play right there by the defensive backfield.
Caden Ireland, a tremendous play deep down the field by the junior cornerback. Now a 2nd down and 10 for Blue Valley Southwest. 26 seconds to go in the 3rd. They come out with 2 wide receivers to the wide side left, and we've got a whistle and a timeout on the field. We will take it with the 2 teams. 26 seconds to go in the 3rd. Seaman up 7. You're listening to the Invista Credit Union 580 Preps Game of the Week on 580 WIBW.
Napa know-how.
Ground shipping and exclusions apply.
26 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Brendan Dworzinski and Greg Akagi with you in the booth at our Invista Credit Union 580 Preps Game of the Week. Seaman with a 21-14 lead over the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolves, but the Timberwolves just intercepted Reed Cowan for the 2nd time in this game. Cowan now with 6 picks on the year. He didn't throw one between weeks 4 and 8 of the regular season. Now on 2nd down and 10, Southwest comes out. Pistol look, the running back, Laurie, behind the quarterback. A rare run with the actual running backs by Southwest, and it's just a short carry for Laurie. Play made defensively that time by the defensive end, Kobe Jordan, to make the stop at the, let's see where that's officially marked. Forward progress will grant the running back 2 yards on the carry. And the final 5 seconds will tick off in the 3rd quarter. Put your 4 fingers in the air. We're headed to the 4th in an absolutely phenomenal game in 5A East bracket action. The Seaman Vikings, the 1 seed in the bracket with a 21-14 lead over the 9 seed, Blue Valley Southwest. We'll take a break. We're back after this on the Invista Credit Union 580 Preps Game of the Week on 580 WIBW.
Class, instead of history, let's talk.
Time to hide.
Welcome back to the Mr. Credit Union 580 Preps Game of the Week. Brendan Dworzinski, Jake Laban, and Greg Akagi with you in North Topeka. 12 minutes to go, start of the fourth quarter. Seaman with a 21-14 lead. The 1 seed leads the 9 seed, Blue Valley Southwest. But Southwest has the ball with a 3rd and 8 at the Seaman 38-yard line. Tanner Curry in the gun. Takes a shotgun snap, fades slightly right. Now throws the grab of the game. Gets up to the 28-yard line before being taken down by Caden Heidenreich. That's a gain of 10 yards on 3rd and 8. First down, Timberwolves.
And actually, the first completion in the second half by Curry, he was 0 of 4 in the third quarter.
Now on 1st down and 10 from the 28, just 20 seconds off the clock in the fourth quarter. 2 wide receivers to the wide side left. Curry in the gun again. Gets the snap high, looking left, tosses the bubble screen out, completes the pass to Jake Laurie. Laurie gets through a tackle of Peyton Murray, puts his head down, tries to fight forward for extra yardage, is eventually ushered out of bounds by a pair of Vikings at the 24-yard line. So a gain of 4 on the swing pass on 1st down. The Seaman defense on the year has allowed just 15.4 points per game. During their 5-game win streak, knocked that number down to 11.8, just 12 points a contest over their past 5 games, 6 weeks, including a bye mixed in there. They've given up 14 so far in this one, and they lead by 7 with 11 minutes to go in the ballgame. Curry in the gun on 2nd and 6 on the far left hash. Drops back 5 steps. Now looking. Pressure comes. He's wrapped up, and he's brought down. 2nd sack of the game for the Seaman defense. In on the stop, Kaysen Hazenkamp, the sophomore defensive tackle, leading the charge. Ewan Mills in there as well. Drives the quarterback, Curry, back to the 31-yard line. Another loss of 7. Now it is 3rd down and long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, great time to hit that pressure button. That's what they're able to do. Ewan Mills out there. A couple of other Seaman defenders were out there as well.
3rd and 13, ball on the far left hash. Timberwolves moving from left to right as you listen. Curry in the gun, 3 receivers right. 3-step drop. Another swing pass. This time it's batted down. Reed Cowan with the redemption arc, goes up, knocks the pass down, and forces a 4th down and long now for Blue Valley Southwest, trailing Seaman by 7. Excellent play that time by Reed Cowan. He's had a few of them knocked down when he's been the quarterback on the other side of the ball. Now he gets to give Blue Valley Southwest a taste of its own medicine. And Curry is back in a punting formation instead of Tristan Everard, who has punted throughout this game. 10:07 on the clock. Southwest is going into a fierce wind. Snap is punted away. It's a short punt. It bounces at the 10-yard line, checks up, and Southwest will down it at the 9. A 22-yard kick, but Greg, when you're kicking from the 31 into a tough wind and a gusty wind, you'll take a 22-yard punt.
You will definitely take that as well. And got to score early in the fourth quarter. They lead Hayden. They also had to have a 2-point because they missed on a 2-point conversion at the end of the first quarter, near the end of the first. Tied at 2 in overtime in state soccer.
We'll keep tabs on both of those games as Seaman comes to the line. 1st down and 10 from the 9 yards, gets past the 10 and is dropped at about the 14-yard line. Tackle made that time by Blue Valley Southwest by Aiden Morgan, the inside linebacker.
If you're Glenn O'Neill, wouldn't you love a 15-play drive right here?
They've already got 1 in this game. They didn't come away with points, but even though they weren't able to do that, that would be another beneficial situation, if you will, for the Vikings here. In no hurry to get the snap off. They're still huddled up with 11 on the play clock. Finally, they break it. 9:17 on the game clock, leading by 7. Kaysen Stahlbomber in as the Wildcat quarterback. Cowan split out wide left. Stahlbomber misses the snap and rolls back by the goal line. Stahlbomber picks it up and gets snowed under, down by the 2. A devastating play that time for the Seaman offense. Kaysen Stahlbomber in for the snap. It's off to his right. He can't haul it in, and it's a loss of 12. back to the 2-yard line.
Wow.
The line to gain is about the 20. Third down and 18 to go for the Vikes.
And when Stallbomber picked it up,
In the shadow of their own goalpost, do you just buy some room with a run, or do you try to pass your way for a first down? On the far right hash, 3rd and 18. Cowan in the gun. Takes it. Short drop. Pressure goes right. Has to throw it away. There is absolutely nobody nearby. Casey Stallbomber about 12 yards down. And that is going to be intentional grounding against Reed Cowan and Seaman.
That's half the distance from the previous spot. It's also lost of ground. Fourth down.
So that might be something we need to clarify with the rule on how an intentional grounding in the end zone is considered a safety. Our officials here rule it's half the distance of the goal. So that's a big benefit for Seaman if that is the case. You saw this play up close and personal downstairs.
That's not intentional grounding. You had Case installed. He wasn't trying to throw it away. Like, it was just a poorly thrown ball. Granted, now again, because it's at least you and I are on the same page, I thought it would be a safety, but it's going to be 4th down. So really it doesn't hurt the Seaman Vikings at all, but that shouldn't have been intentional grounding in my view.
But now, Greg, it's a tough situation for the Seaman punt team because it's a short snap from the 1 to the back of the end zone for the kick.
yeah, normally it's a 13 to 15 yards. Here, you're only basically getting 10 because Zephyr John's going to have 9, really, because Zephyr John has to stand with his heels on the back of the end zone.
So Zephyr John will have to get this away quickly. Southwest showing some pressure on the kick. Zephyr John waits, gets it, puts his left foot into it, got it away quickly with the wind. It's a shank of a kick, but unfortunately, that's really the best Seaman could have hoped for.
Uh-oh. Cowan, or no, who is that?
And now Reed Cowan running off the field, favoring an arm. Jake LeBon, what's going on down on the sideline?
I think that is a separated shoulder on the right side. You've got the athletic trainer right now looking in, and actually it might not be. Yeah, and you can hear Reed Cowan. It is a separated shoulder from what I believe. The Cotton O'Neill orthopedics doctor, along with the athletic trainer for Seaman, working on Reed Cowan and his right shoulder. And I do believe, and again, he is the personal protector on the punt team, and you can see that they are trying to, it looks like, almost pop it back in.
Jake, we'll check in with you here in a moment if you get any more information on what the injury is. That is a tough situation for Seaman. Reed Cowan, undeniably an all-city candidate, maybe a shoe-in with the way he's played this season. He came running to the sideline, favoring his right arm, and he's still favoring it, helped off by one of the trainers. He suffered a hip pointer a couple of weeks ago, Greg, against Emporia, was able to bounce back from that. He's obviously in some pain as they finally get him to the chalk. And Jake, you're saying you saw a slight development from your angle?
Yeah, you could hear Reed Cowan go, oh, there we go. They popped it back in because it was taking a while for him to figure it out. But almost as if like when they finally, Mike Longhoff, the athletic trainer, when he popped it back in, you could almost hear Reed Cowan start laughing like, oh, okay, there we go. Finally, we got it back in there. But that's something to watch, consider there's 8 minutes to go in this game. And if he's not able to go, you're hoping that they can just run out the clock when they get it on offense.
He's off of the trainer table, and Greg, this is significant because not only is he the quarterback for the offense, but he's one of the starting defensive ends for the Seaman defense as well.
Now, lest we forget, great field position starting for Blue Valley Southwest.
First down and 10 at the Seaman 15. Pressure comes. Swing pass to the outside, completed from Curry to Laurie, but Peyton Murray's right there. Holds on to Laurie, who is able to carry the smaller defender along with him for a pickup of about 3.5. Good pressure coming off the blind side of the formation that time. by the front four for Seaman, but Tanner Curry still able to get the pass away for a short gain. We'll call it 4 officially. 2nd down and 6 coming up with the nose of the ball at the 11.
Well, a couple updated scores here in just a bit after this play.
7:37 on the clock in the 4th. Seaman leads by 7. Design roll to the left on 2nd down. Southwest going for the end zone. Incomplete. Throwing for the corner, but there is a flag on the coverage. Zach Atkins, the leading receiver in this game for Southwest, was headed to the back left corner on a fade route.
Get Ireland.
And
Ireland made contact with him.
Aiden Ireland, who broke up a touchdown earlier on in this half on a deep throw to the end zone.
Yeah, when he tried to break off to the post, Ireland made contact with him right at about the 2-yard line.
We'll get the call here.
After pushing to the goal, replay the down, 2nd down.
They will replay 2nd down, but now it's just a 2nd down and 1 from the 6. And Greg, you'll remember from a game earlier on this season, that was actually the Seaman versus Hayden game. Had some confusion about that rule. It is not a free first down. It's a replay of the down with the yardage. So now a 2nd down and 1 for Southwest. Inside run by the Timberwolves, and they've got up for the first. Pickup of 2.
Actually, it was Curry. He came up real quick. As soon as he got on center, they snapped the ball, and then they just went straight sneak.
Tanner Curry has the ball effectively in this game. The most frequent rusher of the ball for the Wolves, and now they've got a 1st down and goal to go from the 4-yard line after starting this drive at the 15. Pistol look now shifted to a more traditional shotgun with a running back to the right, 2 receivers left. Curry gives to Laurie. Laurie bounces out left. The goal line goes to the end zone. The ball pops out late, but he is ruled down. The head linesman came in immediately from the goal. Tries to the sneak, fighting ahead. A massive humanity in the waiting for a signal. Still nothing. Touchdown, Southwest. A late signal as bodies started to peel off the pile. Tanner Curry in for the touchdown run. And now with 6:28 to go, it's 21-20, Seaman with the lead. But the Timberwolves have a chance to tie this one up with an extra point.
Yeah, starts out in the gun and comes up real quick. As soon as he gets up, gets a tap to his center, he snaps it, and he gets the touchdown on the sneak.
Garrett in for the extra point. This one lower than his first few kicks, but it's good nonetheless. 6:28 to go. Blue Valley Southwest has tied this game with Seaman at 21. We'll take a break. Be back after this on the Mr. Credit Union 580 Preps Game of the Week on 580 WIBW.
21.
Stay connected with the news you need from 580 WIBW Topeka, WIBWNewsNow.com, and FM News 104.9.
Welcome back to the Mr. Credit Union 580 Preps Game of the Week on 580 WIBW and FM News 104.9. Brendan Dworzinski and Greg Akagi with you in the booth. Jake Laban, our sideline reporter tonight. Blue Valley Southwest started a drive at the plus 15. It took just 4 plays, 1:42. They get into the end zone, and this game is now all tied up at 21 apiece with 6:28 to play. Southwest has to kick it away. Seaman on the return. It's Peyton Murray. Passes the 25 and is tripped up down at the 29-yard line. Tackle on special teams made that time by Austin Black for Blue Valley Southwest. And in the game for Seaman is the backup quarterback, Camden Barta, 6'3", 180-pound junior, has 1 pass attempt on the season. It was a 20-yard strike for a touchdown. He's in as they continue to work on quarterback Reed Cowan, who injured his shoulder on the most recent punt. 1st down and 10 for the Vikes from their own 29-yard line. 6:24 on the clock. Barta goes under center. First down. It's a handoff, almost a botched handoff as he gives it to Peyton Murray. Murray is able to muscle ahead for 2 yards up to the 32-yard line. Aiden Morgan in on the tackle.
That was almost disastrous. Almost like Barta not able to get his arm out and almost slung Murray back.
We're officially halfway through the fourth quarter, under 6 minutes on the clock. Seaman and Blue Valley Southwest all tied up at 21. Southwest just 2-4 on the season, but played 6A competition the whole year. 3 wide receivers on the wide side right on second down and long. Throw by Barta, completed on the near sideline. PJ Vargas takes it across midfield, down to the 46. Excellent play that time. Barta to Vargas, fights for the ball, high points it, picks up the first down into plus territory. A gain of 23.
Wow, what a great pass, pressure pass. PJ Vargas, boy, he's come up with not many receptions, but when he has, they've been big receptions for the Vikings.
2 passes, 43 yards on the season now for Barta. First down and 10, sweeping right. Kaysen Stallbomber passes the 45, gets past the 40, tries to burrow through a couple defenders, and he's down to the 38. 8 yards on the carry by Kaysen Stallbomber. And now with a difficult situation on the scoreboard, all tied up at 21, 5 minutes to go. Seaman is in business. Second down and 2, nose of the ball at the Blue Valley Southwest 38-yard line between the hashes. Fullback and a wing go to the left, 1 wing and a wide receiver right. Sweep handoff again. Stallbomber starts in the middle, bounces to the outside, is able to get enough for the first down up to the 34-yard line. It's 4 more yards for the junior wingback, who has been a busy man in this game tonight on both sides of the ball. He's got enough for a first down, and the Vikings continue to move.
12 rushes, 68 yards. For Stallbomber, he now leads Seaman in rushing. He has 68. Murray has 67.
The Vikings have the wind at their back with 4.5 minutes to play and one of the best kickers in Northeast Kansas in their arsenal. Wing right on first down and 10. Handoff goes to Peyton Murray as he heads off to his left side, is able to gain just a couple. Tackled by Morgan for Southwest after a gain of 2. The clock continues to wind. 6th play of the drive coming up for Seaman. Tied with Blue Valley Southwest at 21 apiece. Vikings not in a rush, but also moving with purpose as we tick under 4 minutes to play. Ball in near left hash, 1 wide receiver wide right. Sweep to Stallbomber. Starts right, goes back to the middle, passes the 30-yard line, and gets down to about the 28-yard line where Ian Keelan makes the stop. A pickup of about 4 yards on the play that time by Stallbomber. Now a third down and manageable for Seaman to go. Line to gain is the 24. Ball is at the 28.
Yeah, that's the key word right there. Manageable situation here for the backup quarterback.
2 wings, fullback and receiver all to the right. Ball in the near left hash. Toss to the outside. Stallbomber looking for daylight outside. He gets wrapped up at the 30, and he's spun down to the ground. Tristan Everard comes in and is the first Timberwolf to make a play. Now 4th down for Seaman. Still in the manageable range, Greg, but we're down to 3 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the ballgame.
Yeah, and how much are you limited as far as the plays are concerned for Camden Barta? What options do you have here? Let's see if Glenn O'Neill may take this all the way down, call a timeout, and maybe think about it some more. You got 15 on the play clock.
And 2:47 on the game clock. Seaman not approaching the line.
Yeah, I think Glenn O'Neill is going to get a timeout.
I would.
Wind at the back of the Vikings offense or special teams, whatever it ends up being. And Ike Pringle is staying on the sideline here, Greg. He's got the wind with him, but it would be a long kick of 47 yards.
Yeah, and they're going to try and get it closer. 4th and about 6. They need to get it 24-yard line to get the first down.
And the tail of the ball right now is at the 30. Camden Barta, the junior backup quarterback in the game. 2 wide receivers either side of the formation. The fullback is Jordan, flanking Barta to the left. Barta barks up the signals, takes it, looks left immediately, throws short, intercepted! Tristan Everard from Blue Valley Southwest takes it away. He read the play right off the rip and returns the pick into Seaman territory at the 48-yard line. 2:27 to play.
Jake, that looked like the same pattern, the same pass, and this time Everard knew it was coming, and he jumped it beautifully.
You could see that a mile away. That was the same one, Greg, that you had to start this drive down the near line. I really do wonder. The wind has picked up even more. You got to be thinking, did Glenn O'Neill make risk too much with a backup quarterback? If Reed Cowan is in there, guys, I throw the football. But with a backup quarterback, I like Pringle's chances of about what would it have been, 45 yards? With the wind, I like his chances.
Nonetheless, 2:27 to go in the ball game. Southwest is going into a fierce wind here at Don Pierce Field. All knotted up at 21 apiece. Spread offense comes out from the Timberwolves. 3 wide receivers to the wide side, left side of the field. Tanner Curry in the gun. 5-step drop. Looking. Now he's going to take off. Passes left, gets up near the 40. Stutter step. First down and more for Southwest. Tanner Curry, the quarterback, with the scramble keeper, gets up to the 32-yard line. A pickup of 16 yards. Curry, the leading rusher in this game for Blue Valley Southwest. But again, a field goal might not be in the cards for the young kicker, sophomore Jackson Garrett. Ball at the 32, 2 minutes to play. Between the hashes, Curry looking left, throws it underneath, complete to Jake Laurie. Laurie barrels into a defender, Murray. He's able to get decent yardage on first down, but there is a flag on the play at the 40-yard line.
Way behind the play, and it's a hold. Oh, it's coming back.
That is a tough break that time. The defensive end, Kobe Jordan, was held up as he was in pursuit.
And that is 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So a simple swing pass that would have picked up about 5 yards is instead marked off back to the 42-yard line. A loss of 9 with the penalty. First down and 19 coming up for the Timberwolves. 1:45 to go. The clock is ticking. Tanner Curry. Pressure comes in his face from Murray. Curry gets to the sideline, looks down the field, throws. Competition for the pass, and it's incomplete. Tristan Everard on the sideline, guarded tightly by Camden Barta. The free safety comes over, bats the pass away, and forces now a 2nd down and long.
Boy, when Murray has come off that corner blitz, they have not answered that, because most of the time he has come in untouched, and he definitely flushed Curry out of the pocket.
95 seconds left to go, tied up at 21, Southwest with the ball. 2nd and forever. Tanner Curry throws over the middle, wide open man, deep down the field. First down for Southwest. Caught deep down the field, Mason Holton. He had just one catch all of last week, just one catch tonight, and he's down to the 14-yard line. A pickup of 28 yards. Caden Ireland to make a stop on the back end of the play. We're down to 80 seconds left. All tied up. Southwest comes out 2-by-2 receiver set. Ball just to the left of the middle of the field. Designed boot to the left for Curry. Curry looks, throws it out way past the sideline, incomplete. Nothing doing there, so he'll just kill the play and live to play another day. 4th play of the drive coming up, a drive that started for the Timberwolves at the Seaman 48-yard line. 68 seconds to play. Southwest just 2 around the year. Went 1-4 during the regular season before beating Emporia last week. They played tough competition in the EKL, a bunch of 6A teams. Just playing to Blue Valley schools in the regular season as a COVID precaution. They were battle tested for this game tonight. Seaman defense needs a stop here. Ball at the 14, second down, 8-10 for Blue Valley Southwest. Tanner Curry, three-step drop. Looking, doesn't want to run, heads to the sideline, and again, he'll throw it near the sideline. Up for Tristan Everard. He was the receiver in the area. Good play by Stallbomber on the outside. Bat that one away. Same can be said for Caden Heidenreich. I think Curry that time, Greg, was just trying to hit where either it was a miracle catch or an incompletion with no in between.
Yeah, nothing in between. Smart play in that aspect. Everard did get his hands on it, but it was out of bounds, so it'll be 3rd and 10.
But, Greg, here's the significance of 2 incomplete passes at the 14-yard line. We're down to 59 seconds, but the clock is stopped, and Seaman still has 2 timeouts. Not sure if Coach Anthony Orrick will even want to try a field goal here if they can't convert, and they will take a timeout to talk it over. And we will take that timeout with them. We're back in 30 seconds. We're all tied up at 21 apiece. 1 minute to play. You're listening to the Invista Credit Union 580 Preps Game of the Week on 580 WIBW.
Napa know-how.
Get all the quality parts you need at your locally owned Napa. Because right now, when you order from Napa online, you can pick up current. Ground shipping and exclusions apply.
Back to Seaman Stadium and Don Pierce Field in North Topeka. The Invista Credit Union 580 Preps Game of the Week. Brendan Brzezinski and Greg Akagi with you in the booth. Jake Laban on the sideline. 59 seconds to play. Blue Valley Southwest and tie at 21 East. The 9 seed in the 5A East. Southwest has the ball. 3rd down and 10 at the Seaman 14-yard line. Following the Timberwolves' 3rd interception taken away of the day. Snap to Tanner Curry. 3-step drop. Stays in the pocket. Looks for the end zone. Has a man. Touchdown Southwest. It's Zach Atkins on the dig from the left slot. He's open in the middle of the end zone. And the Timberwolves take the lead. 54 seconds to go. 27-21 with the extra point coming.
He got separation from Peyton Murray. And boy, just enough separation prevent him for the go-ahead touchdown.
Now the extra point. High snap. It's a fake. Southwest going for 2. They're throwing it into the end zone. Plays Peyton Murray. Who else? Who comes in and blows it. Pass was intended for Michael Ernie, the lineman, reporting as eligible. But the fake goes for naught. And now that is significant, Greg. It's only a 6-point game, 27-21 with 54 seconds to go. And let's go down to Jake Laban on the sideline. Jake, what happened with the coverage there that left Atkins open over the middle?
It was all busted coverage across the middle, and that's where Seaman has had the hardest time stopping the play or stopping the passing attack. Because if you remember on 3rd down earlier on this drive, it was a wide open Mason Holton on 3rd and long, got him down to the 14-yard line. Because Peyton Murray is one of the better cover corners in the Centennial League, and it was almost like he had to cover 2 guys at the same time on the deep dig route at the back of the end zone. So we'll see what – big thing here for the Seaman Vikings, a good return. If you can get this out maybe to the 40-yard line, you've got a chance.
54 seconds to play. That touchdown drive took 5 plays, went 48 yards, and took a minute 33 off the clock. But the failed 2-point conversion attempt on the fake field goal, or the fake extra point to be more exact, has made it just a 6-point contest, 27-21. And Greg, of course, the quarterback situation also significant. Right now, the 2 quarterbacks, Cowan and Barta, talking on the sideline. As Mason Holton, who had a big 3rd down conversion on that drive, kicks it away. It's a squib kick picked up by Kobe Jordan at the 30-yard line. He crosses the 35, running straight ahead. So as Jake said, good field position for Seaman. 51 seconds to play. 2 timeouts in hand. Ball at the 37-yard line, but you need a touchdown. Field goal won't do it.
And boy, now Camden Barta, what is his confidence like after throwing that interception? 51 seconds left, 2 timeouts, but you need to get some chunk yardage here probably in the first couple of plays.
3 wide receivers to the right side of the formation. Ball centered between the hashes. There's 1 wide receiver, now 2 wide receivers left. Barta in the gun. 1st and 10. Drops, throws it deep over the middle, looking for the tight end, and it's intercepted deep down the field. Braden Colley, the tight end, deep. Barta underthrows it, and Southwest comes away. It's 4th interception of the game. It's Caden Hacker, the senior safety, who comes up and makes the play. 45 seconds to go. The 9-seeded Timberwolves take over on their own side of the 50.
Well, one of the things you see out there is one of the first people to talk with Camden Barta is Reed Cowan. You can see Barta just devastated, but Reed Cowan came out there, told him to keep his head up. Now he's got to stay in the game, play defense.
Seaman has tested the deep ball throughout the night, really throughout the season. But now it might be academic with 45 seconds left to play. The 9-seeded Blue Valley Southwest Timber and now the Timberwolves will call a timeout before they get their offense out on the field with 45 seconds to go. They had to play Blue Valley North twice because they were limited in Johnson County and in their school district as a COVID-19 precaution. They could only play other Blue Valley schools. So they played a bunch of 6A competition. Improved over the course of the year, though, Greg. Over their last 3 games, they were picking up more yardage offensively, limiting opponents' scoring far more. I mean, over the last 3 games, holding opponents under 19 points a contest, and they came in and have played a great game against the number 1 seed and truly a phenomenal team regardless of this outcome in the Seaman Vikings.
Yeah, this is a hard-fought game. Blue Valley Southwest came in here confident, had some turnovers, and we talked about turnovers, how big they would be, specifically in the postseason battle. Plus 10 coming into this game. Seaman with 4 interceptions tonight and just 2 for Tanner Curry and 3 overall as far as turnovers are concerned.
The quarterback, Curry, takes a knee, and the game clock is about a half a second ahead of the play clock, and that means the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolves do not need to run another play. An unbelievable third quarter. Opened that quarter 8 up, nearly 6 minutes of game clock, but we're not able to score after that. And you hate to say what if, Greg, but there's no doubt you have to bring it up when it comes to the quarterback for Seaman as the final seconds tick off the clock, and it is a final. A stunner in North Topeka tonight. The number 9 seed in the 5A East bracket, the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolves, for the second year in a row, are heading to the